What if everything you thought about earning money was only half the story? What if the system you work for every day isn't just challenging, but secretly designed to keep you financially stuck? Today, we're going to expose the salary trap, and the truth might just change the way you see your paycheck forever. Work hard, get paid. Save, repeat. That's the contract we're taught to sign. A steady paycheck is supposed to be the bedrock of security, but for millions, it feels less like a foundation and more like a treadmill. A wheel spinning faster and faster, yet never actually getting you anywhere. You work more hours, you earn a little more, but at the end of the month, you feel just as trapped. The finish line keeps moving, and you start to wonder if this race is even winnable. From our earliest school days, we're conditioned to chase the perfect job, the one with benefits, stability, and that predictable income. But here's the dangerous confusion. Stability does not equal freedom, and in today's economy, it often barely equals comfort. You get your paycheck, but that number on the screen is a mirage.
As the hidden tax of inflation rises and the cost of everything climbs, that check buys less and less. It's a slow, silent squeeze. Consider this. A modest 3% inflation rate means that $10,000 in your savings today will have the purchasing power of less than $8,000 in just 10 years. You are losing money simply by standing still. The conventional wisdom blames you. You bought too many coffees, you didn't budget. But that's a distraction. The real issue is structural, built into the architecture of our economy. Here's the secret. Most new money isn't created by government printing presses. It's created by commercial banks every time they issue a loan. A mortgage, a car loan, a corporate credit line, that is new money entering the system as debt. And when the money supply constantly expands, it systematically dilutes the value of every dollar you have worked to earn. Your salary, your savings, they are devalued by a system that inherently favors debtors over savers. This isn't an accident, it's the design. And it's the core reason why wages never seem to keep up. They simply cannot outrun the speed at which new money is created. This reality is why the old advice, a penny saved is a penny earned, is now dangerously obsolete. In a system engineered to erode currency value, saving cash is a guaranteed way to lose purchasing power. While your money sits in a bank earning pennies, those who understand the game are borrowing wisely. They leverage that debt to buy assets that grow faster than inflation, real estate, businesses, productive investments. We're already seeing a mass exodus. A recent study showed people pulling funds from traditional savings and into brokerage accounts, trying to escape the trap. The system may be tilted, but it is not inescapable. The key isn't to just work harder inside it. It's to understand the rules of the game they never taught you, and to finally start playing it differently. Because your salary is only the starting line, not the destination.
Stop for a moment and think about this. A paycheck comes in every month, a symbol of security, a reward for your hard work. But for so many of us, that paycheck doesn't outpace the rising cost of living. Gas, groceries, rent, they all inch up while your income feels like it's standing still. You're doing everything you were told to do, following the established path, yet it feels like you're running on a treadmill. Meanwhile, you get the sense that others are playing by a very different set of rules. And you're right, they are. So who actually gets ahead? It's the ones who understand that money is a tool, not just a paycheck. They've learned to make their capital work for them, not just flow through them on its way to pay bills. This doesn't mean wages are bad. A steady job provides a crucial foundation, but wages alone, without a strategy behind them, can become a cage disguised as security. They trade your time for a fixed amount of money, a transaction with a hard ceiling. The system isn't designed for that transaction to create wealth. It's designed to keep the machine running. Real financial freedom is built on a different principle entirely.
Imagine two people, let's call them person A and person B. They have the same education, the same drive, the same potential. Person A takes a secure, well-paying salary job. They focus on promotions, on incremental raises, on climbing the corporate ladder. Their financial world is defined by that single, reliable paycheck. Person B also gets a good job, but they see their salary differently. They see it as seed money. They live frugally
and use their savings to start a small side project or begin investing, even with limited capital through things like micro-investing apps or fractional shares. They are buying small pieces of assets that can grow on their own. At first, their paths look similar, but over 5-10 years, a huge gap emerges. Person A is still tied to that single paycheck, vulnerable to a layoff, a market downturn, or just the slow burn of inflation. Person B, on the other hand, has built multiple streams of income. Their small investment has grown. Their side project is now a legitimate business.
They have leverage. They're no longer just trading their time for money. They have systems and assets earning for them while they sleep. This is the hidden difference the system rewards. The salary trap isn't some grand conspiracy. It's simply a consequence of the system's design. It is not a personal failure. Understanding this won't make you rich overnight, but it gives you something far more valuable: perspective, clarity. It helps you see the bars of the cage. And once you see them, you can start planning your way out. It begins with overcoming that deep-seated fear of failure, that comfort of the familiar, and asking a new question. Instead of asking, how can I earn more? Start asking, how can I make my money flow differently? Because when you truly understand how the system works, you stop being a passenger in your own financial life. You get behind the wheel, and you become the driver.